From NBC News, this is Today.
This morning in Today's Kitchen, pork chops and applesauce. Hot chef Ivy Stark of Dos Caminos restaurant here in New York City brings a Mexican flair to this classic combination. Ivy, good morning.
Good morning.
Why do we love pork chops and apples together? What is that?
I think it's just a natural combination. I think that, one of the things pigs like to eat is apples. So I think
So their demise is that they like the apples, okay? Well, we like to eat them, so.
naturally complement the pork flavor. So
This recipe starts off with a marinade?
It does. It's just a simple rub, and I have some cumin here and ground coriander, and I'm adding a little bit of olive oil to that to sort of make a paste marinade.
Okay.
And what you would do is marinate that for 15 minutes.
Oh, only 15 minutes. In the refrigerator?
In the refrigerator.
Okay.
You could do it more, an hour, 2 hours
that
if you
smells
wanted
so
to be
good.
ahead of time.
Okay.
So you just take a little bit of the paste, and I'm going to rub it right
All right.
on the pork.
And get it in both sides.
Get it in both sides.
And then you eventually put it on the grill?
Exactly. The next thing I'm going to do is get that started on the grill. And I'm going to flip it now. I just started it a few minutes. Oh, that looks
Now
good.
that's a pretty thick pork chop.
It
So how
is.
long would you grill that on each side about?
I'd say about 8 to 10 minutes on each
Okay.
side to like a medium well.
Okay.
A lot of people don't realize that you can eat it sort of at a medium.
Yeah, people think you have to cook it so dry. that
Exactly,
for
and it's
safety.
a lot more juicy
Okay.
that way. So.
All right.
I have some blanched tomatillos here. These have been cooked for about 10 minutes, but this is what they look like raw.
All right.
They come in a
beautiful.
husk like that, and you would take off the husk, wash them, and then blanch them in boiling water.
Okay, and this is to start your sauce.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I have in the food processor some cilantro, and I'm going to add the blanched tomatillos to that. Here I have a little more cumin. I have some chopped garlic.
Okay.
And these are chipotle chilies in adobo that come canned. You could use any sort of chili pepper that you liked, or none at all if you don't like
if you don't like that,
spice.
you could just eliminate that. Are those chilies particularly spicy or just like a
They're
mild
very
kick?
spicy,
Okay.
and they have they're smoked chilies. They're smoked jalapenos, so they have a little smoky flavor.
Nice,
They're
nice,
wonderful.
nice. And what are you adding there?
This is fresh lime juice.
Okay.
I'm going to add a little bit of honey,
Oh.
just so a little, add a little complexity, and the sweet against the spicy is really
And then you
nice.
have your chopped apples here. What kind of
I
apples
do.
are there?
These are Granny Smith apples. This is a little apple juice.
Okay.
And
Now you have Granny Smith. Does it matter which apple?
use whatever kind of apples you like.
Okay.
The Granny Smiths are kind of tart, so there we go. I'm just going to pulse that up a little bit, get it to combine. And I'll take that off.
And so I imagine the honey added to it helps with the Granny Smith since they're tartar
Exactly.
apples. Okay.
So I'm just going to add that. Very
Yummy.
simple. And look how simple this sauce
And
is.
how
You can
beautiful
make
it is.
Yeah, I think
Nice,
it's
nice.
pretty too.
And then, so you're done with that, and then what do you do?
That's
What's your
it.
final step here?
Final step is to eat.
I love that. Love that part of it.
Everybody's favorite part. So I have the pork chop.
Okay.
I'm going to just put that on a plate with some of the sauce.
You just kind of pour the sauce over it and let it just soak into the meat naturally.
Exactly.
Very nice.
Just like that.
Very nice. Well, I'll try a bit of this, and I know you have a few other dishes over to
I have some
complement.
Brussels sprouts, which are also in season.
Love Brussels
nice.
sprouts.
Hello.
And cornbread. Some little poblano chili cornbread goes with that.
This is a big pork chop, Ivy.
Just
I
keep
have there's a
going.
muzzle in this. It's delicious looking. Awesome. Ow.
That's very
I know.
nice.
It is very nice, and I can't wait to
I'll try
taste
a
it.
little
Would you
bit.
like to
I'll
try
a little
one?
bit
Yeah.
with that.
Oh my gosh, that is absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
And the salsa's fantastic.
That sauce is
Thank you.
amazing.
I'll try a little.
All right, thank you very much, Ivy. This is absolutely amazing. I can't stop eating.
Yeah, I noticed.
No.
Okay.
Thank you, Ivy. Great deal.
you.
Thank you.
Coming up with Hood and Kathy Lee, getting your picky kids to eat healthy food by sneaking it into their meals.
Like an apple.
Like that.
Like an apple.
Exactly.
Like a pork
Like
chop.
a big old pork chop. But first, we've got your local news and weather. Don't go away.
Okay, I can't stop eating.
Thank you.